Hello, Through It Therapistized Tribe. This is Craig Graves, your co host, coming to you today with the short again from episode 5 on mindfulness. The last one we did, the last short we published, was also from episode 5. I encourage you to check that out. In this one, Chris walks through a process where you can use mindfulness to help yourself if you're having a panic attack. And again, folks, this is not therapy or treatment in any fashion. If you're having panic attacks, you should go see your doctor. But what he does is he shares a method he steps his clients through to manage panic attacks. And it's very interesting to me because I had some experience personally with panic attacks 20 years ago or so. And the default for me was drugs, which I think it is for many people. It's also interesting to me that I have a friend whose doctor did not prescribe drugs to her for panic attacks, but stepped her through a similar breathing process to the one that Chris is going to share with us on this short segment. So it's about 5-10 minutes long. Check it out. I hope you enjoy it, and I'll see you on the other side.
So how do we use that in therapy? I mean, we can use that in regular everyday life. I wanted to comment about how we use that in therapy because it's a good thing to have as a part of your repertoire if you're a therapist out there, really thinking about mindfulness. We haven't talked a lot about anxiety on the show yet. We definitely will. But if you think about what happens with somebody that has anxiety, it's like almost the exact opposite of being mindful. Your thoughts are. We'll talk about how anxiety works, but trust me, it's a biological process in many instances, and you start freaking out when you begin to become anxious. I mean, one thought leads to another, to another, to another, and they bounce into other thoughts, and they ramble all through your head. And that's like one of the worst things that you can do when you have anxiety is keep it ensnared and entrapped in your head. Because it just exemplifies it, or that's a bad word, accentuates it, builds it up, makes it louder, even to the point of having a panic attack. So there's a cool sort of trick, if you will, that I have gone through individually with people to demonstrate how mindfulness, but we hadn't thought about it as mindfulness, but it is, how mindfulness can absolutely diffuse a panic attack, for instance. Okay? So when you have a panic attack real quick, your heart rate goes way up and your blood pressure goes way up and you start feeling hot and clammy and you really get like intensely panicky, thinking the world's going to end or some disastrous thing's going to happen. And you got to get out of this room. You feel claustrophobic. I mean, it's scary. People have gone to emergency rooms thinking they're having a heart attack with this. So what we teach people, or what we show people, is to use your senses to bring yourself, because you'll get sort of disassociated and leave the room almost. So you wanna bring your senses, use your senses to bring yourself back into the room. So when you're breathing hard and short of breath and freaking out, you look around in very clear detail what you can see, and you say, even out loud, 5 things that you can see. So right now I can see the red button on that piece of equipment beeping. I can see the white piece of fabric on the red fabric we have here in the studio. I can see the rope on the blind over on the other side of the room. And I can see your gray hair right in the middle of your forehead.
You must be imagining things.
Then you go to your hearing and you listen. I can hear a hum from what must be the air. I heard my finger move. And I touched a chord. I heard that slight bump. And then you can move to your smell. You can maybe smell things. It's good to bring a rose or a flower. Smell it. And then you can get taste. Right? So you use your senses, and then you repeat that if you're still freaking out. 3 more things that you can see. 3 more things that you can hear. 3 more things that you can feel. Feel my pants leg. Feel the chair. And you'd be amazed, like it snaps people back directly out of a panic attack, brings them right into the room. And that's really the power of mindfulness. for people that have stressed out, scary, intense panic attacks.
Interesting.
Yeah,
Very
it's
interesting.
it's really, it's like almost magical.
Yeah. Yeah, normally I've experienced panic attacks myself in the past, 15, 20 years ago, whatever. And normally my experience with that has been people who have panic attacks or have had panic attacks normally get prescribed drugs.
Quick.
Yeah. So to
Yeah.
hear that there's a way just to kind of bring yourself back into the present moment to deal with that is very interesting. And I do know somebody who went through an experience with panic attacks, and instead of putting her on a prescription, her doctor prescribed breathing. He told her to focus on her breath,
Cool.
and,
Yeah.
and that's the way that she was able to lick the panic attack, if you will.
Breathing is a big part of that too.
Yeah.
There's a few other things that you're just trying to get yourself reoriented,
Right.
because when anxiety is packing full that way, it'll just take you away. I mean, of course, future disastrous event is about to happen.
Yes.
Yeah, it's just not. So mindfulness is a cool way, to incorporate into not just daily life, but specific mental health factors that people are struggling with, but also personal relationships. Let's pivot and talk about that.
So how to use mindfulness to manage panic attacks. Folks, we hope that helps. We really do appreciate you guys tuning in. And if you haven't heard, there's a new way to support the Through a Therapist's Eyes podcast. Chris and I have partnered with a company called Whole Family Products. If you go to our website, throughatherapisteyes.com, click on the link there. There's a little graphic, Whole Family Products graphic on our website. If you use that link, you can shop for nutritional supplements. Whole Family Products has CBD creams and oils, natural hormone creams, anti-aging, nutritional supplements, weight loss, and sports nutrition. There's 126 products there on that website, and these are high-quality products, guys. I used to sell these on Amazon when I did an Amazon business, and I got great reviews from some of the creams and products there. And I have used some of their products myself, and I can attest to the fact that they are high-quality products. Okay, that's it, guys. If you want to give us some feedback, you can email Chris directly at contact@throughatherapisteyes.com, or you can go to our website and click on the Contact Us link, where you can send a message anonymously, or you can fill in your information there, and Chris tries to respond to those emails promptly. Okay? Thanks a lot, and we'll see you guys very, very soon.